Climate genius Prince Charles says we have 96 months to save the world. So this is from John Nolte from Breitbart. Again, take it for what it's worth. Nolte, climate experts are 0 and 41 with their doomsday predictions. I'm on the fence here when it comes to, is the Earth warming? Maybe, possibly. But could it be the sun there's increased sun activity? Could it be human activity that's causing it? Or something else? So if you even ponder or even ask questions to somebody on the far left, they freak out and just call you a climate denier and call you all sorts of names, and it's ridiculous. But let's go through the story real quick. Let me pop up this guy. Okay. It says, for more than 50 years, climate alarmists in the scientific community environmental movement have not got even one prediction correct. But they do have a perfect record of getting predictions wrong. And that's the thing is, they say that the jury's still out. But I think if you round the number, they say that let's just say, scientists say that the Earth will warm by 1 Celsius. Let's just say 1 Celsius by 2100. And I've said this before, and I kind of cavalier about it. And I'm going to say it again. I don't really care. Whatever's going on, it's beyond my control. And protesting and acting like these little knuckleheads right here, skipping school and, having you must listen to Greta Thunberg or else, it's ridiculous. It's going to continue here. In other words, on at least 41 occasions, these so-called experts have predicted some terrible environmental catastrophe was imminent, and it never happened. And not once, not even once. By the way, this is an opinion piece, if you haven't noticed already. Have these alarmists had one of the predictions come true? Think about it. The so-called experts are 0 and 41 with the predictions, but those of us who are skeptical of expert prediction number 42, the one that says that if we don't immediately convert to socialism and allow Alexander Ocasio-Crazy to control and organize our lives, the planet will become uninhabitable. That's true. Now, she did say the Earth will fail or something will happen in 12 years. She's kind of lean on the details about that. Other people say 10, some people say 8. Excuse me. So, again, what is it? They don't know. Of course they don't know. Why would any sane person listen to someone with an 0 and 41 record? You wouldn't. Unless you're listening to them saying they'll lose number 42. Why would we completely restructure our economy and sacrifice our personal freedom for experts who are 0 and 41 who have never once gotten it right? That's correct. Why reorganize our lives and give our freedoms over to some global conglomerate of climate scientists and climate leaders, if you will? Why do that? It doesn't make any sense. If you had an investment counselor who steered you wrong 41 times, would you hang in there for number 42? No. Obviously. Of course not. You'd fire him after failed prediction 2 or 3. And if it's not crazy enough, the latest ploy is to try it out a 16-year-old girl to spread prediction number 42 because it is so much more credible that way. And that's true. Because if you bring out a 16-year-old girl, teenager if you will, and you criticize her, how dare you criticize a teenager? That's just wanting the Earth to be better. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you just have to sit back and laugh. Anyway, I want you to have the data, so go ahead, print this out in advance of Thanksgiving dinner with your obnoxious millennial nephew. Okay, list of doomsday predictions climate alarmists got right. Nothing. The list of doomsday predictions climate alarmists got wrong. Here's the source. And we'll go to that source in a minute after we read through this. For numbers 1 through 27, as you will see, the individual sources are not crackpots, but scientific studies and media reports on expert predictions. The sources for numbers 28 to 41 are linked individually. Okay. In the 60s, late 60s, dire famine forecasted by 1975. Didn't happen. 69, everyone will disappear in a cloud of blue steam by 1989. No. Ice Age. Nope. America's subject to water rationing by 74 and food rationing by 80. Nope. New Ice Age. Nope. Because if they according to that 1971 study, if the ice age was coming, it would already be here by now. It would be ramping up. Don't say, well, the heat is really cooling. Shut up. New ice age by 2070. Again, this year, why did it change by 30 to or 40 to 50 years? I don't know. Space satellites show new ice age coming fast. Another ice age? Ozone depletion of great peril to life. Didn't happen. It was happening, but it didn't happen. It actually, in some respects, some of the ozone actually replenished itself. Don't know how. Maybe environmental action? I don't know. Acid rain kills life in lakes. I think that was debunked. No wind in sight for 30-year cooling trend. No. Regional droughts that never happened. 90s. Temperatures in D.C. will hit record highs. Maldive Islands will be underwater by 2018, and they're not. Rising sea levels will obliterate nations if nothing done by 2000. Nope. New York City's West Side Highway underwater by 2019. It's not. Children won't know what snow is. It's not. Famine in 10 years if we don't give up eating fish, meat, and dairy. Nope. Britain will be Siberia by 2024. Nope. Arctic will be ice-free by 2018. Wrong. Climate genius Al Gore predicts ice-free Arctic by 2013. Here it is 6 years later. Wrong. Climate genius Prince Charles says we have 96 months to save the world. Wrong. UK minister said 50 days to save the planet from catastrophe. Wrong. Climate genius Al Gore moves 2013 prediction of ice-free Arctic to 2014. Wrong. To 2015. Wrong. Only 500 days before climate chaos. Wrong. And then these other one studies says only overpopulation will spread worldwide. World didn't happen. I mean, there's a lot of people, but is it overpopulated? Time will tell. World will use up all its natural resources. Oil gone in 10 years. Oil depleted in 20 years. Department of Energy says oil will peak in the 90s. Peak oil in 2000, 2020, 2010. Super hurricanes. Manhattan underwater by 2015. Urban citizens will require gas masks by 85. Nitrogen buildup will make land unusable. Decay and pollution will kill all fish. Killer bees. Well, there are killer bees, but we've sort of handled them properly. Sorry, experts. Sorry, scientific consensus. Only fool comes running for the 40-second cry of wolf. Don't litter. Be kind of animals. Recycling for suckers is all going to end up in the ground eventually, so stop feeling guilty. Go out there and embrace all the bounty that comes with being a 21st century American. You know, like Obama, who says he believes in global warming with his mouth, but proves he doesn't with his $15 million he just spent on an oceanfront piece of property that we're told is doomed to flooding. So we'll go to check that out. This is from the Competitive Enterprise Institute. It says here's all the evidence to back up John Nolte's claims. Dire famine forecast by 75, and then you can see all of them here. I'll put the link in the description for you knuckleheads to check it out. But yeah, I like how Al Gore was saying Arctic will be ice-free by 2013. Make that 2014. These are the same people that sound like those Doomsday prophetics who say, like, the world will come to an end May 31st, 2015. And then after 2015, May 31st, 2015 comes around, and they say, after praying to God and going through the Bible again, that pushed it back to October 31st, 2020. It's like, wait, what? Nah, don't think so. And then here's where just another one from John Nolte. Martha's Vineyard's home proves Obama knows global warming is a hoax because he bought property up there. Why would you spend $15 million of your own hard-earned money? That's debatable, by the way, too. And buy a piece of property on the ocean if you know, or if you think you know, that the ocean waves will rise and will put your house underwater. You wouldn't. This is what it is. These so-called climate experts. It's like, why would you put? You have all this money coming into to research, climate science, but then you make these bold predictions. They don't come true. So why send you money? All you're doing is making up. It seems like you're making up crap to get more money. I don't know. That's just me. Laszlo out.